First time they offered me paracetamol, I was like, no, I'm okay. But you see, when the pain was starting to paining, hey, I say, paracetamol, please, I beg. I did not come in this life to suffer. Goodness sake, labor pain is not a joke. I cannot believe it's already 4 months since I had my bundle of joy, my prince, my everything. Guys, I've been meaning to film this video, but it is a very emotional thing for me. Like, every time I think about my birth story, I cry. Yeah, it's that serious. I pray that I won't cry on this video because I don't want to ruin my makeup, but I'm here to tell you guys my birth story. So buckle up, have your tea, your coffee, whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's get into this video. I hid my pregnancy because I just don't want people to know. Like, there's certain things that I don't want everybody to know. There's only certain people in my life that knows, and that was it for me. That was enough because those people matter to me, and that's why I told them. Otherwise I wouldn't. So yeah, and let me tell you guys about my birth story. So I had my son when I was 37 weeks and 4 days. So they were expecting me to give birth at 38 weeks because I had gestational diabetes. Oh, gestational diabetes is the worst. Thirstness, the peeing is crazy. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. So yeah, let me tell you guys my birth story. What happened? Why did I give birth early? Let's get into it. I don't want this video to be long, so I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet. So let's start from the beginning. What happened was my son was in breech position. His head was up, feet was down, and they booked me to go and get ECV, I think that's what you call it, where they try to turn the baby. And at that point it was March 15. So I went. I was confused about this ECV because I see a lot of negative, a lot of positive as well. So I was just like, what about if I do it and it don't work, and or something happened to him and all? So I just said, you know what, let me just go and do it, because if I don't do it, because either way, if I don't do that ECV, they were gonna book me for C-section, and that was like the scariest thing for me. It was C-section. It wasn't just because, oh, they're gonna cut you, it's the injection that they give you in the back that I heard people say it paralyzed them, it did this to them. I am a big baby when it comes to needle. Get that thing away from me, please, as far as you can. So yeah, I went on the 15th. It was actually my doctor. I was meeting her for the very first time, and she was the one who did try to turn him, but my baby is so stubborn. He's like, nope, I've been like this since in the beginning. In the beginning he was across, but then he decided to change. He put his head up, his feet down. He's just like refused to move from that position. No matter what, he would refuse. He stayed there. I'm like, okay, this is what Allah wants. C-section it is. So I talked to my friends and I told them what was happening, and they encouraged me. Oh, they are so amazing. You guys know who you are. Love y'all. And that really helped me, encouraged me to take that decision to not be afraid of C-section. So on the 15th I went. They tried to turn him, they couldn't. So they said, okay, they already booked me. They said, just in case if it don't work, we're gonna book you in for C-section. So I went on March 15 for sure for them to try and turn him, but it wasn't successful. So before that, they already booked me in my elective C-section for 21st of March. So on the 15th of March, they tried to turn him and they couldn't. And I was like, okay, that's what Allah want. That's what my baby want. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna be afraid. I leave everything in Allah's hand. Allah got this. So I wish I might put footages of like what was happening in the labor room, but I don't think I want to share that. I don't know. It's just so special to me that I feel like it's something sacred. Anyways, so yeah, I came back home on that Saturday. I was feeling a bit weird. Like, it wasn't painful. Let me just say that it wasn't painful. I'm a big baby. Like, when it comes to pain, I would say from 1 to 10, I would say it was 6. It was uncomfortable. They would give you some injection to relax your muscle in your stomach, so that helped a little bit. But afterwards I was so sore. Anywhere I touched in my belly was just a bit sore. So she told me that if you don't feel him move or anything like that, or if his movements are reduced, please come to hospital. I was like, okay, fine. So when we got back on that Saturday, and Saturday, and I start to feel like he's not moving, like I'm not feeling him much. So I was like, oh my god, I was freaking out, like, is he okay? I said maybe it's just in my head, I'll wait till tomorrow and see what's gonna happen. So on Sunday I woke up and I'm still not feeling him much. I tried to talk to him, to play with him. Usually he would respond, but he's not doing that. Like, he's not moving. I was freaking out. So I wait till evening time. I went to my auntie's house. I had my good bowl of rice. With gestational diabetes, I wasn't eating rice like I usually would. So I went there, I had my big bowl of rice. I ate that day. Like, it's like Alan knew. He's like, eat before you go to hospital. I wasn't even thinking I'm gonna go to hospital. It was on the way that come to my head. I was driving on the motorway. I wasn't driving, my cousin was driving. So I was like, I need to go to the hospital because I am not feeling him move that much and he's worrying me. So it's like, okay, do you want me to drop you in hospital now and then I'll go to my auntie's and I'll go to my mom's? And I said, no, you know what, let's go to my auntie's first, and then when we're coming back, you can drop me off in hospital. He's like, fine. So I went to my auntie's. I had my big bowl of rice. I ate. I'm so happy. Well, I wasn't happy because I was actually stressing, low-key stressing about him not moving. So I was like, maybe if I eat rice, he loves rice, if I eat rice he will move. But nothing, he wasn't moving that much. So we decided to go to the hospital. Actually, my cousin went in with me. So we got in there, they put the things on my belly to listen to him and all. I think if I have the video, I'll post it. They tried to listen to him and everything. So they kept me there. Like, the reading is not giving. Like, he's not moving that much. So there was concern with his movement. So I was like, oh my god. They said, oh, you're gonna have to stay here till tomorrow. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. So that was on the 16th, right? So I was like, okay, that's fine. On the 16th, they kept me there. They're like, we are worried, we're gonna take you to book you in for emergency C-section. You need to have this baby because he's not moving, but it's gonna be up to you. You're only 37 weeks and 4 days, and he might have some difficulties breathing on his own and this and that. So I started to freak out because at that point, my family wasn't in a room with me. They weren't there, they were on their way coming. So I felt alone in that room. I burst out crying because there's a lot of people in that room, professionals that was in that room. I think it's more than 6. So I started to cry my eyes out. Like, it's so much information coming left, right, center. I was like, no, I need my time to breathe. So I had to call my partner, call my cousin, talk to them and tell them this is what's happening. They're asking me to make a decision about going for emergency C-section because they're concerned about the baby's movement a little bit. And one doctor was actually like, oh, I think he's okay. But for me, I think it's not enough. I am worried about my baby's safety. His safety comes first. So I don't want you to say I think, I want you to say I am sure. You understand? But I understand why he's saying that, because he don't want, if something happened, for him to be held accountable. But I feel like he wasn't really wanting to do the surgery. I don't know, I might be wrong, but anyway, so they understand that, like, okay, she's anxious, she's crying. So they went away. So one lady came back and I think they decided to talk and be like, okay, let's just send one person so she don't panic. So they come in a room, she's explaining to me what's going on. So I was like, I need to talk to my family first and then I'll get back to you guys. And they were like, okay, fine. No long after, my family came in. So I was talking to them and they were like, just do it, like, just do it, you know? So I was just like, for me, it was like, oh my god, what about if I say yes and he come out and he can't breathe, he can't do this, he can't do that? I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with that. I just want him to be safe, to be okay. So I decided to say yes to that. So I called them back in and said, yes, book me in for emergency C-section, which they did. But there was another emergency, so they have to push me back, and then they keep pushing me back. They keep delaying it, and they said, oh, for today we can't do it. I'm like, okay, fine. So that was on the 16th. So they said Monday on the 17th. So I'm like, that's fine. So they booked me in for, I think 9 o'clock. I can't remember the time, but they come back to me. They said the theater room next to my room had an issue with the temperature because it have to be at certain temperature before they can operate on you. So they couldn't do it. So they said they might take me, if they can't fix it, they might take me to different theater room, but that one is a bit far. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. So I was, at that point, I was in a private room where they're monitoring me, just me. Oh gosh, that was a stressful, emotional time for me. I don't want to cry. We're not gonna cry on this video. We are not. So they went, and I didn't hear back from them. They said we will come. I didn't see them because they're working on somebody else, but there's a doctor that came in again to examine me. By the way, let's go. Rewind, go back. So on that Sunday, on the 16th, they checked my cervix. My cervix wall was, I think, something about being soft. I don't know. At that point, I was having cramps. I never had period cramps, so I don't know what it feels like, because they would ask me, is it like a period cramp? But I don't know what period cramp feels like. So I'm like, I don't know, I just feel something. I mean, it's uncomfortable. So I was like, okay, and they would offer me paracetamol, but at that point I was okay. So on Monday it started to pick up. My stomach will get bad, and it was just, oh my god. First time they offered me paracetamol, I was like, no, I'm okay. But you see, when the pain was starting to paining, hey, I say, paracetamol please, I beg. I did not come in this life to suffer. Goodness sake, labor pain is not a joke. I'm so glad I did C-section, because wait, no, I can't do it. So they, on that Monday, the doctor that operated on me, a black lady, a very fine black lady. Dang, girl, thank you. I am truly grateful to you for life. I needed to make a thank you basket for people that took care of me in that hospital, to say thank you. I will find time to do that. So she come to the room, she examined me because I was feeling pain and it was so uncomfortable. She said I'm 1 centimeter dilated. I said, where? I said, where? 1 centimeter? Girl, it's only one and I'm already feeling this pain. Get me out of this place right now. Chideke shakalaka is nice, but giving birth is something else, baby girl. Think about it. Think about it. But my baby is so cute. He's so adorable. Anyway, so so she said I'm 1 centimeter dilated. They didn't want me to go into labor because he's breech, and they don't want me to give birth in that situation. So she said to me, get ready. I think 11 o'clock you're going in for your emergency C-section. I was like, okay. I started panicking. Got my family, they were on their way coming to me, and I was freaking out. So oh my goodness, I was freaking out. So goodness. So 11 o'clock come, they said, no, it was actually 9 o'clock. They said they would do the surgery, but they had an emergency because they checked which one is more like urgent. So the person who needed the most went in front of me. So they said, okay, 9 o'clock we won't be able to do it, but 11 o'clock we're coming for you. I was like, okay, fine. 11 o'clock come, they come to take me to the theater room. Oh my god, the ride was so long. I was praying, reading Quran, praying. Oh, saying, Allah, thank you, please protect me, hold my hand in that room. I appreciate my auntie for being there with me, because I don't know if I could do it on my own, and it was so special to me. So I am truly grateful to her and to those people in that room. They made me feel so comfortable and so safe. So I got to the room, it was a bit chilly, so they have to sit me up to give me injection in the back. It's nothing scary. If you used to be scared of injection on your back, please don't be. it is nothing scary, you'll be fine. So they gave me that to numb me from here to there. I am completely numb. Before that, they had to lay me on the bed quickly before the medication takes effect. So they get everything ready. They start to operate on me. He was born at 11:24 a.m. It took time for me to hear him cry. It took a bit of time because they was working on him. I'm so grateful to Allah. 1 minute. I am grateful to Allah because not long after I heard him cry. And I started bawling my eyes out. I started crying. So they took care of him. They brought him to me. Oh my god, I saw him. He's so cute. He was opening his eyes, looking around like, where am I? He is so curious. He likes to look around even now. And it was so beautiful. So yeah, they took me to the room. I had to go through my recovery and all, which I will make a video on that, and that video will be coming soon. That time was special to me, and I am so grateful to the people that have been there for me throughout my pregnancy, my birth, and then after that. Thank you so much. I am so grateful to you guys for the rest of my life, and I just want to take this moment to say thank you. That's all. Like, seriously, thank you. And this is my birth story. I feel like it's a positive birth story. This is my first baby, by the way, and I am just living a blissful life. I am so grateful to my son. I am so grateful that he chooses to be his parent. I am so happy. He's the most amazing, most adorable, most handsome baby in this world. I don't care. Argue with your mama. He is just so cute. I wish I can show you guys, but I don't like to post him. I just want him to be safe. There's a lot of pedos on this internet, so you gotta be careful with your babies. So yeah, this is my birth story, guys. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Share your birth story with me in the comment section, and let me know what you think about this video. And if you guys want to see my recovery journey, how I managed to recover fast and all that, get on my feet, let me know in the comment section. I can make that because I actually healed really fast. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I have to go. Your nephew is asleep right now, so I have to go and take care of him, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you all. Bye.